The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Tablet 6, The Key of Magic. Now, you can read this online, or you can actually pick up a copy of The Seventh Planet, Mercury Rising by Gerald Clark. If you go to geraldclark77.com, use the code LEAKPROJECT, you'll get a 10% discount. This is awesome. Out of all the tablets, this is my favorite. And let me just give you a quick excerpt from Gerald's book, and then I'll read the tablet to you in full. This tablet begins by setting the historical background for the emergence of the darkness and warfare with the light occurring in the first days of man. This battle is depicted as age-old and crosses all cultures, appearing in various forms. Thoth indicates that when they arrived on Earth, the age-old light-dark battle was already in motion. Dark or black magic is blamed for the darkness that envelopes man's soul. So I will go ahead and read this in full. Here we go. Hark ye, O man, to the wisdom of man. Hark the knowledge of powers forgotten long ago in the days of the first man. Warfare began between darkness and light. Men then as now were filled with both darkness and light, and while in some darkness held sway, in other light filled the soul. Age old in this warfare, the eternal struggle between darkness and light. Fiercely it is fought all through the ages, using strange powers hidden to man. Adepts have there been filled with the blackness, struggling always against the light. But others there are who, filled with brightness, have ever conquered the darkness of night. Where'er ye may be in all ages and plain, surely ye shall know of the battle with night. Long ages ago, the sons of the morning descending found the world filled with night. There in that past began the struggle, the age-old battle, darkness and light. Many in the time were so filled with darkness that only feebly flamed the light from the night. Some they were masters of darkness, who sought to fill all with their darkness, sought to draw others into their night. Fiercely withstood they the masters of brightness, fiercely fought they from the darkness of night, sought ever to tighten the fetters, the chains that bind men to the darkness of night. Used they always the dark magic, brought into men by the powers of darkness, magic that enshrouded man's soul with darkness. Banded together as an order, brothers of darkness, they through the ages, antagonistic they to the children of men. Antagonist they to the children of men, walked they always secret and hidden, found yet not found by the children of men. Forever they walked and worked in darkness, hiding from the light in the darkness of night. Silently, secretly used they their power, enslaving and binding the soul of men. Unseen they come, and unseen they go. Man in his ignorance calls them from below. Dark is the way of the dark brothers travel, dark of the darkness, not of the night. Traveling o'er earth, they walk through man's dreams. Power they have gained from the darkness around them to call other dwellers from out of their plane. In ways that are dark and unseen by man, into man's mind, space reach the dark brothers. Around it they close the veil of their night. There, through its lifetime, that soul dwells in bondage, bound by the fetters of the veil of the night. Mighty are they in the forbidden knowledge, forbidden because it is one with the night. Hark ye, O old man, and list to my warning. Be ye free from the bondage of night. Surrender not your soul to the brothers of darkness. Keep thy face ever turned toward the light. Know ye not, O man, that your sorrow only has come through the veil of the night? Amen. Heed ye my warning. strive ever upward. Turn your soul toward the light. The brothers of darkness seek for their brothers, those who traveled the pathway of light. For well know they that those who have traveled far towards the sun in their pathway of light have great and yet greater power to bind with darkness the children of light. List ye, O man, he who comes to you, but weigh in the balance if his words be of light. For many there are who walk in dark brightness, and yet are not the children of light. Easy it is to follow their pathway, easy to follow the path that they lead. But yet, O man, heed ye my warning. Light comes only to him who strives. Hard is the pathway that leads to the wisdom. Hard is the pathway that leads to the light. Many shall ye find the stones in your pathway, many the mountains to climb toward the light. Yet know ye, O man, to him that overcometh, free will he be of the pathway of light. For ye know, O man, in the end light must conquer, and darkness and night be banished from light. Listen, O man, and heed ye this wisdom. Even as darkness, so is the light. When darkness is banished, and all veils are rended, out there shall flash from the darkness the light. Even as exist among men the dark brothers, so there exists the brothers of light. Antagonists, they of the brothers of darkness, seeking to free men from the night. Powers have they mighty and potent, knowing the law the planets obey. Work they ever in harmony and order, freeing the man-soul from its bondage of night. Secret and hidden walk they also, know not are they to the children of men. Ever have they fought the dark brothers, conquered and conquering time without end. Yet always light shall in the end be master, driving away the darkness of night. Amen. Know ye this knowing. Always beside thee walk the children of light, masters they of the sun power, ever unseen, yet the guardians of men. Open to all is their pathway, open to he who will walk in the light. Free are they of dark Amenti, free of the halls where life reigns supreme. Sons are the lords of the morning, children of light to shine among men. Like man are they, and yet are unlike. Never divided were they in the past. One have they been in oneness eternal, throughout all space since the beginning of time. Up did they come in oneness with all one. Up from the first space, formed and unformed, given to man, have they secrets that shall guard and protect him from all harm. He who would travel the path of the Master, free must he be from the bondage of night. Conquer must he the formless and shapeless. Conquer must he the phantom of fear. Knowing must he gain of all of the secrets, travel the pathway that leads through the darkness, yet ever before him keep the light of his goal. Obstacles great shall he meet in the pathway, yet press on to the light of the sun. Hear ye, O man, the sun is the symbol of the light that shines at the end of the road. Now to thee give I the secrets. Now to meet the dark power. Meet and conquer the fear from the night. Only by knowing can ye conquer. Only by knowing can ye have light. Now I give unto thee the knowledge. Know to the masters the knowing that conquers all the dark fears. Use this, the wisdom I give thee. Master, thou shalt be of the brothers of night. When unto thee comes a feeling, drawing thee nearer to the darker gate, examine thine heart and find if the feeling thou hast has come from within. If thou shalt find the darkness, thine own thoughts, banish them forth from the place in thy mind. Send through thy body a wave of vibration, a regular first and regular second, repeating time after time until free. Start the wave force in the brain center, directed in waves from thine head to thy foot. But if thou findest thine heart is not darkened, be sure that a force is directed to thee. Only by knowing can thou overcome it. Only by wisdom can thou hope to be free. Knowledge brings wisdom, and wisdom is power. Attain, and ye shall have power over all. Seek ye first a place bound by darkness. Place ye a circle around about thee. Stand erect in the middle of the circle. Use thou this formula, and you shall be free. Raise thou thine hands to the dark space above thee. Close thou thine eyes, and draw in the light. Call to the Spirit of light through the space-time, using these words, and thou shalt be free. Fill thou my body, O Spirit of life, fill thou my body with spirit of light. Come from the flower that shines through the darkness. Come from the halls where the seven lords rule. Name them by name. I, the 7, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. By their names I call them to aid me. Free me and save me from the darkness of night. Antanas, Quertus, Chiatal, and Goiana, Huertal, Semveta, Ardal. By their names I implore thee, free me from darkness and fill me with light. Know ye, O man, that when ye have done this, ye shall be free from the fetters that bind ye. Cast off the bondage of the brothers of night. See ye not that the names have the power to free by vibration the fetters that bind? Use them at need to free thou thine brother, so that he too may come forth from the night. Thou, O man, art thy brother's helper. Let him not lie in the bondage of night. Now unto thee give I my magic. Take it and dwell on the pathway of light. Light unto thee life, unto thee sun, may thou be on the cycle above. Whew. See how it got lighter when I closed the book? I was just like, boom! That was pretty powerful. And I messed up a couple times throughout that. I'm not going to go back and edit it out. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I would love your opinion on if you felt anything from that, especially when I called the names. And I might have mispronounced the names. I'm sure Gerald Clark's going to let me know, and everybody else, because people really like to let me know when I make mistakes on Leak Project. So thank you. I appreciate that. We'll get better that way, right? Iron sharpens iron. Steel sharpens steel. And that's the way things go here. And I appreciate constructive criticism. So that's a good thing. When people leave just ridiculous comments, like, you're an idiot, I can smell your breath from here. This one guy that loves Jesus so much, he keeps leaving all these rude comments as he tells me that Jesus is going to ban me to hell, essentially. So I don't know what some people's problems are, but man, what would Jesus do? That's all I have to say to you. That's anyway, so have a beautiful day, and please let me know what you think of that specific tablet. Now, here's what I get out of it. You know how I've told you so many times that I feel that we're in this dualistic universe, and the light will constantly battle darkness. It's in perpetuity, and I feel that it almost needs to be, at least in this matrix that we're in. It's like the energy source of the hard drive, essentially. The emotions and everything that comes from the light and the dark, the yin, the yang, is what fuels the system, and one is not more powerful than the other. It's almost like it's a balance, yet I'm sure there's things outside of that that are even further above and beyond this matrix that we currently reside in. I don't know. With that said, definitely pick up a copy of The Seventh Planet, Mercury Rising by Gerald Clark. He is very knowledgeable in the Sumerian translations and the Anunnaki and some of these ancient texts of antiquity. So also, if you go to leakproject.com, you'll get access to exclusive content. As a premium member, not only do you help support Leak Project, you also get access to some really good gems that are only available for Leak Project premium members. Thank you for all your support, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to share this far and wide, whether it be on a forum, Facebook, on Twitter, or any other avenue that you want to share it on. That also helps Leak Project grow. And I don't know if you're going to X Fest. That's going to be here May 19th to the 21st. We're going to have a blast out there. You should check out the bunkers that are going to be available to people that have $25,000 essentially. 2,000 square foot bunkers that are built out of concrete and steel. I'm going to turn mine into a vacation home. I'm not really looking at it as a survival platform, yet it's nice to know that if something does go down and maybe there's a solar flare, maybe martial law is declared, all the stores are closed down, people can't leave their house, they're worried about getting mugged or something like that. I mean, have you ever seen Black Friday when people go for that $89 Blu-ray DVD player and they punch grandma in the face because she got it before they did? That's scary, right? Imagine what would happen if a real scenario went down and people couldn't get access to foods and fuel and stuff like that with the entitlements that have been going on these days. And this ridiculous nano drone fly keeps flying around me, and I just want to capture it and throw it outside because it was trying to catch me off guard. That's the same fly that's been in here for like 6 months. It's crazy. It's the exact same one. I just haven't been able to catch it yet because it's so fast, and it like will literally just disappear and then come back, and then it'll shoot these little laser beams out and these little synapses and stuff like that, and it'll do this holographic thing where it'll say, "I'm just messing with you right now," and you guys probably know that. I hope you know that. Anyway, yeah, this thing's like a horse fly or something. I need to catch it. I don't think it's been in here 6 months, but anyway, I digress. And you guys are awesome. Seriously, thanks for being here with me. If I wasn't doing this here, I'd be doing it somewhere else, and I would much rather be doing it here. So be the change you want to see, folks. What are you doing today to make a difference?